when people say it's about time for you to do this, it's about time for you to do that, I'm on God's time. I don't know about you, but I'm on God's time. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Corey Sal. If you are new, as you can see by the title, you already know what type of video I'm doing. So if you're interested in what you should, make sure you continue watching. So we're just going to jump right into the video. I just want to continue talking with the college related videos. So I'm pulling up my notes here. I don't know exactly what I'm going to title this video, but I'm thinking about I can't even say it, forget it. I'm thinking about naming the video Things College Grads Hate Hearing, or College Grads Pet Peeves, or something like that, on the line of that. So yeah, you know, when you graduate from college, your expectations are high for you. I feel like people place you on a pedestal, you know, like, of course you feel so like, you know, you're gonna do good things in life and stuff like that, but some people kind of like they want things to happen so quickly for you, or they want to rush your success and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I feel sometimes. Or yeah, I just see a lot of people going through like similar things, like me. One of the things that I don't want to use hate's a strong word, so I probably try to change that. But I dislike hearing like, you should get your master's or something like that. You should further your education or something like that. Cause like, I get that nothing is wrong with doing that, unless you don't know exactly what you want to do or which program you want to enter. So it's like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like, are you going to pay for it? Why are you suggesting that? You don't know if it's really going to be useful or that helpful. And also, I feel like if whatever position is meant for you, you will be in that position. So when people suggest, sometimes it's not even like they're suggesting things. It's kind of like they're like demanding you to do stuff. I don't know. Even if it is a suggestion, it's kind of like, especially if it's not your parents, like, why are you worried about my life like that? You know, not in a rude way, but it's like, can I just live and figure out things? Not really on my own, because like, suggestions, advice is really good. It's just that the unwanted opinions is kind of like, it becomes a lot. Because sometimes people are not, it's not like people are, I don't want to say people don't want to see you do good, but it's kind of like they're so pushy, and it's like weird, like, it's just weird. So yes, that's one of the things that I dislike, because it's like, for one thing, for some people it's unnecessary to go to get their master's. For some who don't have the money, like, are you gonna pay for it? You know, it's stuff like that. So moving on, that's one of the things that I kind of like really dislike. And then we have people asking you, when are you going to move out? That's if you haven't already. And especially when it's not even your parents. It's like, why are you worried about me? Like, I get, if you truly care, okay, like, nothing is wrong with asking that, but at the same time, is it really your business? Like, why is it a concern of you, you know? And sometimes it can come off as rude, like, why are you asking me that? Like, sometimes people feel like you're the only, like, I'm 23, you're the only 23-year-old still living at home. You're the only 23-year-old still figuring your life out, when that is not true. Like, that is not true. And, you know, some people love to compare you, or compare today's life to their era, when it's completely different, you know? Like, people love to say, oh, when I was this age, I was doing this. I was already out on my own at 19. It's okay. That's cool and everything. That's good for you. But this is a different area, and you're you and I'm me. So it's like, let me do me, and let me follow what God has for me. Let me follow God's plan, okay? Like, not yours. This is my life, not your life. Like, sometimes people try to live your life through, try to live their life through you. Like, you know, like how some people wish they would have done this when there was that age. So it's kind of like they want to put it on you, you know, when sometimes that's not for you. Like, whatever is meant for you. And then I have the, you know, when they say because you don't want to live with your parents your whole life. So you mean to tell me just because I'm figuring my life out and just because I'm 23 and I haven't reached your definition of success or accomplished certain things that you think I should have accomplished by now, that means I'm going to live at home for the rest of my life based off one part of my journey? I don't get that. Like, I don't get that. Like, to me, like, life is a journey. Like, you can visit multiple, it's like you can visit multiple locations, multiple places, different experiences, different adventures. Like, it's not like a one-stop shop, you know, if that makes sense. Like, in a way it can be looked at like that, but it's like, say like you're on a, you're running a freaking 5K. Like, this is not the end. Like, I'm training for it right now, you know.
Sorry, I was having a hard time getting my words out. I was trying to say you're creating a
Conclusion about my life based on where I'm at now, when you don't know where I'm going to be in 5 years or even a year from now. You don't know where I'm going to be 10 years. You know, you don't know. So I hate when people use that phrase. Like, I really do. Like, you don't want to live at home with your parents your entire life. Like, just because, oh, I tried this job and I realized that it wasn't for me and I left, and right now I'm just like looking for another job, like that means that my life is over. That means I'm going to live at home for the rest of my life. Like, it's weird to me, and it's rude for people to say. Like, I really think that's very rude. Anyways, next. Oh, why do you work there, or you should work here or work there? It's, the thing is, like, you know, when, like, some people just haven't been in your position before, or they haven't done the things that you've done, so they don't understand it, they don't get it. Like, everybody's experience is different. So when someone asks you why do you work there, it's part of my journey. Like, it's part of my experience, it's part of my life. Like, what else do you want me to say? So it's like, it's weird. Like, what you want me to say to that? Like, the reason why I work there is because I applied to multiple jobs. This is like one of few jobs that responded, that reached out. So that's why I'm here right now. It doesn't mean that this is my life forever, you know, or this is my job forever, you know. Like, you know how they say certain things are there for a season, a reason. Like, it's like that. I just don't understand people sometimes. I don't understand. So yeah, so that was why do you work there. So the other one is, you should do this, you should do that, you should work here, you should work there. How you know I haven't applied there? How you know I'm interested in that job? Like, how do you know that? And that leads to them saying, oh, they pay good, the pay is good. Everything is not about money for me. It's just not about money. If something does not make me happy, it's not always worth it. If the working environment is not good, the working environment is not good, the job does not make me happy, it's completely different than something that I want to do, is not for me. So it's like when people say you should do this, you should do that, or apply here, apply there, like, without asking you, have you applied here, or would you be interested in working here? You know, it's like people can like start a normal conversation, like a respectful conversation, without like being so pushy and like, go here, they pay this amount. Like, how do you know I'm interested in that? Like, you don't know because you didn't ask. So it's like people should ask certain questions before like trying to give their unwanted opinion or just being so overly opinionated, So yeah, it's kind of like, okay. And just to add with that, I know that sometimes people are giving their opinion or suggestions. Sometimes it does not seem like advice to me. It just seems like people just, I don't know. Like, you just have to hear when you can hear in someone's tone and voice, but whether someone giving you advice, suggestions, opinions, and stuff like that. Nothing is wrong with advice. It's the opinions that is like really weird. When it seems rude, when it's rude, I know that some people are doing it because they've been your age before, but some people haven't even been in your position before. So it's like, yes, you've been this age, but you haven't experienced life from my point of view, or from you haven't been in my shoes, so you don't get it. And like, there's different strokes for different folks, basically. And next is like, where do you work and how much do they pay? Like, I mean, it's like asking someone how much your job pays. I don't know. I feel like it's okay, especially like, like when you're a teenager and stuff, you just working like regular jobs, But I don't know, when you're an adult and you ask someone like how much you get paid, it's kind of like, it can come off disrespectful, just not, polite, It's nothing is wrong with asking that, but it's like there's a certain way of going about it, Like, if you asking like, oh, you work there, how much you get paid, it's like different from, oh, you work there, how's it, like, it's a good paying job, like, it's good, it's a good starting entry level job, or someone, something just to get you in the door. Like, those are two different like vibes, two different tones. But like, when you say, oh, you work there, how much they pay, like, I know they don't pay much, it's kind of, it is rude. So it's like, people should be mindful. And I get that sometimes people just want to see people just want the best for you, but it's just a way to, communication, how you communicate, how you how you present it, So yeah. And then I think I have like one more. Oh yeah, like when people say it's about time for you to do this, it's about time for you to do that. I'm on God's time. I don't know about you, but I'm on God's time, not yours. Like, and that's what kind of bugs me about society. Like, oh, when you get this age, you should have done this. When you get that age, you should have this. You should have that. You should have done this. You should have done that. That's your opinion. I didn't ask for it, so don't just I didn't ask for your unwanted opinion. Thank you for caring, but it's like, that came off a little rude, Like, people don't understand that we all can have the same thing, but at different times. We all can have the same goals, but accomplish them at different points. We can have the same plan, but go different ways about achieving that plan or achieving that goal. So it's like, when people say stuff like that, it's about time for you to do this, it's about time for you to do that, just let them know you on God's time, okay? I think that was everything. No, like, if some of you have siblings, sister, brothers, or whatever, or even just cousins, family, and you guys are like around the same age, and people, like, I don't know, sometimes you feel like people comparing you, and that could be why? Like, don't do that, especially with family. Like, why would you want to do that? Like, I hate when people do that, like with siblings and family. Like, why would you compare me? You shouldn't be really comparing me at all, but I'm just worried. I'm worried about me. I'm working on not comparing myself to people. So it's like, when someone else do it, it's kind of like, and it's like, sometimes they don't even know that you notice that. Like, it's not intentional sometimes, but sometimes it is, but they don't think you caught on, But like, it's like, yeah, I know. Like, you don't have to compare me to people. Like, I'm me. that's them, you know. So yeah, and it's just like I don't get it. And I just wanted to say that nothing is wrong with people asking any of these questions. It's just how they present it sometimes. I mean, some questions can be a little off, like asking people when are they moving out, and you know, stuff like that, especially if it's not even your parents, like it's not the people, like I don't even live with you, so why are you asking me that question, you know. But yeah, nothing is really wrong with any of these questions. It's the way they're presented and the tone, you know, the vibe of the conversation, you know. It's just stuff like that. So I just wanted to say that as a, you know, disclaimer really quickly. That pretty much wrap up this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have anything to say, please leave it down in the comment section below, and like let us know, like let me know what you're going through post grad. The things that I talked about is things that I see people going through, and some are that things that I'm going through. So yeah, like y'all, we're all here together. So yeah, again, if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and please hit the red button. Thanks for tuning in. Oh wait, I forgot to say happy Black History Month. I did upload a video, I think on February 2nd. I put it in my description box, like happy Black History Month, but I didn't say it in the video, so I'm saying it now. And y'all see my February calendar, and it's to buy a black owned business. Yes, it's so pretty. But yeah, thank you all for watching.